Hello, today we're going to use this rag paper art journal, and it really has a rough textured feel to the paper. It's really nice, very thick paper. We are going to use some Melang watercolors or any watercolors that you have. I've got a smallish brush because there's a little bit of detail in this page, and I'm just adding some flower shapes. So I'm using the shape of my brush to press down onto the page and then create the flowers. And then I'm moving on to one of the cats, and I'm just thinking about them as shapes. So basically a cat is two round circles, one is bigger than the other, with a tail which is a bit of a flick of paint, and two little triangles on its head. And then I'm carrying on and adding some more flowers into the page. So these are whimsical cats, supposedly. You may call them comical cats. Let me know in the comments. I think they are quite comical when you see them at the end. They did put a smile on my face. Let me know how you feel about them. And I'm just going to fill this page full of cats, full of flowers, full of foliage, and some butterflies are going to go in there too. So it's just about relaxing, enjoying my time. I've got a theme in my head, and I am just going to get all of that down on paper and try and fill this page full of lovely colour. So it is a little bit of a layering process with doing this. So I'm putting the first layer down, and I will be adding some further layers of paint, and I will be adding some wet on wet. So the paint's still wet underneath, and I'm adding the wet paint into my already wet paint, and that means that the paint actually disperses. And on other objects, I'm going to wait for that paint to dry and add some layers of paint on there. There is also going to be a little bit of acrylic paint pen I'm going to use there. And I don't know whether you just saw, I dabbed some little paw prints there. If you can see some paw prints, and that's just a matter of dabbing, I think 5 or 6 times with my paintbrush, and it does look a little bit like paws. So filling the space with the paint, and it's really quite relaxing to do. Another cat there with his lovely little tail, putting him in the corner there, squeezed him in, adding some foliage here with some lovely little shapes that represent flowers, some little paw prints there, and a little butterfly here. And basically that is just 2 little round balls and some lines, just really easy to do. So nothing about this is complicated. This is about relaxing, enjoying your time. Nothing has to be perfect, and it all comes under that whimsical banner. So anything goes, whatever you think comes into your mind, you can fill your page with all of the things that you like. So this rag paper that I'm using here, that I'm painting onto, really sucks up the water. So what you will find is that you are having to get a lot more paint than you would normally need for cold press watercolor paper or hot press. I mean, hot press needs the least amount because it's the less textured paper. This really wants to take the water off your brush and dry it out very quickly. So all the items that I've used here are actually listed below, so they're for your convenience. If you think, oh, I don't know where to to get a rag paper journal from, then it is listed below. I am affiliated with Amazon, so it does mean that I will get a small commission, but you might be able to find a rag paper journal elsewhere cheaper. You just need to shop around, maybe your local store will do it there. So just continuing, filling up that page, squeezing in, utilising every little bit that I've got there. And I think that's quite fun when you think, oh, right, okay, coming to the end. I think it gets a little bit more trickier when you've got less space, you know, especially when it's putting bigger items like the cats in. You're like, oh, where am I going to put that kitty cat? But I'm just about to add some little flowers there. I thought that'd be good for the space because I looked around and I'd already got 3 cats in the vicinity, and I'm just adding some more detail here and there. So you can see how easy this is to do. Really, really simple. Anybody can do it, from beginner to a more experienced person who just wants to relax and have a bit of fun. You can do this. Really easy to do. So I hope you like this. If you like this, maybe you'll like, maybe you'll subscribe, maybe you'll comment, and all of those things really help push my channel. Tells YouTube that people actually like my channel and helps to promote it so other people can see the things that I'm doing here. So if you feel that way, please do. That would be great. Any comments you want to make, please leave me a comment. I'll come straight back to you. I look at the comments quite regularly and I'll respond as soon as I can. So continuing here, and I'm nearly filled up that page there. And I'm just going over, the page is now dried, and I'm just adding that little bit more detail. Like I said, I'd already done the wet on wet technique. Now I'm just adding some more details with that paint. Completely dry now, the pages, and I just want to add some personality to these cats. So I'm just putting some little eyes on them, and I've put the white down, and then I'm going to add the black, so a few little whiskers and the middle of their eyes, and adding some detail. Now you may want to use acrylic paint pens to use on your flowers, or you may want to use pencils or any other pens. Just feel free to do what you want to do. So you can see the lovely detail here. I think it's turned out well. I really enjoyed my time. I hope you enjoyed your time, and I'd love to see you again soon. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day and see you soon. Okay then, bye.